Hello friends, and welcome to Chronicles, a place where we, Kate and Victoria, just Victoria for now, Kate's still away, chronicle our sick-ass adventures. As you can see by the sleepy Victoria you see before you, I am feeling especially spoonless, but don't you worry. I found yet another video sitting on my hard drive that never got uploaded. Huzzah! Get ready to segue to past Victoria in 3, a 2, a 1. Hello. I wanted to talk about a little thing called Painsomnia. Habitual sleeplessness due to pain intolerance, or the tolerance of pain for a length of time in which it is no longer tolerable. Inability to sleep through anguish or agonizing pain. Oh, this is a fun topic. Yeah, I'm currently going through this. It's actually 3:15 now. I'm making this because of Painsomnia. And so I thought I'd talk about it, what it is, how it is. I don't know why it is, so I'm not gonna go there, but we're gonna do what we can. I feel like the title itself is pretty self-explanatory. Pain, insomnia, Painsomnia. It's hard, it's frustrating, all of the bad words. And it screws up your body clock. I was just getting into a good nighttime routine before Painsomnia hit me again. I could be feeling completely exhausted, so ready to sleep. The wave of dreamland will come upon me, and then bam! Sharp pangs. More sharp pangs. Maybe burning pain this time. Maybe just this heavy pushing type pain, or the animal trap type pain will just like grab at my insides. And, trying to sleep through that, it's just not gonna happen. I have noticed that I also sweat like a pig. I get hot flushes, I'm drenched, and so I'm like shivering and cold and in pain. I'm fully heated, so I'm like really hot and I want to be under the fan. Actually, this is something interesting that happens. When I'm under the fan, it'll be good for like a second, but then the coldness on my skin will make it feel like sharp needles. My body just reacts and I feel like I'm being stabbed by the air. It's so strange. I actually intentionally didn't wear foundation or like any makeup around this area because I just wanted you to see that I have got bags under my eyes. I think I look okay. It's so annoying because even though I feel so crap, I'm always gonna look okay to people. But I'm not feeling okay. I'm feeling properly crap. It's 8 in the morning. I've barely slept. At first, it was like a normal night because I was feeling wide awake like I always do at night. And I started going to sleep. There's a lot of pain in my tummy. The pain was just getting bad. But I didn't really realize how bad. The fact that I have hardly slept and I've been in and out of like a weird nap. It just goes to show. I just want to sleep. I would like to say that mindfulness, meditation, listening to calming music, ASMR, etc. helps. And it does. But if you've also got all of the symptoms bombarding you while you're trying to sleep, it's kind of impossible. So it's just not really a situation you can fix. There isn't really any pretty way of talking about it. But there are things that I do. The best thing that you can do in those times is to distract yourself. Yeah, watching something that you really like, and also making sure you're hydrated. That's a big one. Sometimes you just can't move because it's too impossible, but if you can, just little stretches are really helpful. I stretch in bed and do like exercises. Otherwise, you end up with like a lot of secondary pain as well, which is the thing. I have to say, Painsomnia is the best time to binge TV shows, movies, whatever series that you want. Like, just watch everything. Everything that you find happiness in, just watch the heck out of it, because there isn't anything that helps me escape more than television and movies. Suggestions would be like Netflix, Stan, anime, Lord of the Rings. I also recommend K-dramas because every episode is an hour long. It goes for like one season only, so it's like a book. It really is good for those times when you just can't really focus on anything else. I actually really like watching miniseries because they go for longer and you have hours and hours of things to binge. One of the biggest bouts of painsomnia that I've ever had, the best thing that I found to watch was The Walking Dead. It is A+ to watch any type of apocalyptic content, because the people in those things are probably in as much pain as you are, and just having somebody that gets you, even though they're fictional characters, but just having those people there that are like in pain like you, it makes me feel part of a community. It comforts me in a very deep way, and I want to talk about that more in depth, but I'm just putting that out there. Apocalyptic TV shows and movies really help me, so maybe they could help you. These are the things that help me survive. The internet is a wonderful place for helping people like me get through the night. One night I remember specifically, my mom actually had to sleep in my bed so that she could attend to me because I was in extreme amounts of pain and I didn't have any pain relief left, so it was just down to focusing on something else and doing as much as I could to like distract myself from how awful it was. And I just remember watching like hours and hours of YouTube. It was the only thing that helped me to like escape. I don't know what else to say. My brain's actually turning to mush, which is something that happens as well. I just wanted to talk about it today because it's what's happening to me right now. That's all I could think of to say. What are your experiences with painsomnia if you had it? If you hadn't, what is it like not being in pain all the time? Let me know your thoughts. If you liked this, join our family and subscribe, and click the little bell that'll notify you whenever we post. Till next time, I'm Victoria, you're watching Chronicles, and I'd like to invite you to join me in the fight for making invisible illness visible.